Imagine if you had a crystal ball that could predict stock market movements. While that's still science fiction, researchers are getting closer by using advanced AI-like transformer models to forecast stock prices. But are all transformers created equal for this task? Today, we're diving into a fascinating study that doesn't just ask if transformers work for stock prediction, but digs deeper to find out which specific structure works best. For anyone interested in time series forecasting, the details in this paper are pure gold. First, let's set the stage. Stock price prediction is a classic challenge. We've seen traditional models like random forest and even deep learning staples like LSTMs. But transformers, with their powerful attention mechanism, are the new titans in this field. This study, titled "Comparing Different Transformer Model Structures for Stock Prediction," cuts through the hype. The researchers wanted to know if the common, black box, approach to transformers was missing a key detail. Does the architecture itself, the very blueprint of the model, dramatically change the outcome? They set up a head-to-head competition between 5 different transformer designs: an encoder-only transformer, a decoder-only transformer, the standard vanilla transformer with both an encoder and decoder, a vanilla transformer without embedding layers, and a vanilla transformer using prob sparse attention for efficiency. The battlefield? The S&P 500 index, using daily closing prices from May 2015 to May 2024. The goal was to predict the closing price, 1, 5, or 10 days into the future. So, which model came out on top? The results were surprisingly definitive. In every single scenario tested, one model was the undisputed champion: the Transformer 2, the decoder-only model. This is huge. For those of us building and fine-tuning models, this is a critical insight. Let's look under the hood of this winner. The authors configured it with 2 decoder layers and 8 attention heads. But the secret sauce is its core mechanism: masked multi-head self-attention. This means the model is autoregressive. It can only look at past data to predict the future, which prevents data leakage. It functions a lot like how models such as GPT generate text, one piece at a time based on what came before. This structure proved to be incredibly effective at capturing the complex, sequential patterns hidden in stock price movements. The nitty-gritty inputs, outputs, and surprising results. Now, how is the data actually fed into this winning model? The researchers used a sliding window approach, showing the model a fixed number of past days of closing prices to make its prediction. They tested input window sizes of 5, 10, and 15 days. And here's where it gets really interesting. You might assume that looking at more historical data would always help you predict further into the future. But the results tell a more nuanced story. The absolute best performance of the entire study, a stunningly low mean absolute error of just 0.0058, was achieved by the decoder-only model using a 15-day input window to predict just 1 day ahead. This makes sense. A broader view of market behavior helps nail the next day's prediction. But here's the counterintuitive twist. When trying to predict 10 days into the future, the best performing input size wasn't 15 days. It was the shorter 5-day window, which achieved a mean absolute error of 0.0080. The authors didn't give a final explanation, but they suggest it's a trade-off. The short 5-day window is better at capturing recent trends and quick market changes, while the longer 15-day window provides a smoother, broader view. For a 10-day forecast, it seems that the immediate market momentum was a more powerful signal than the longer-term history in this dataset. So, what are the big takeaways? First, transformer architectures, particularly the decoder-only structure, are exceptionally powerful for time series forecasting. It consistently outperformed not only traditional models like LSTM but also its own transformer siblings. Second, the model with prob sparse attention, designed for efficiency, consistently performed the worst. This highlights a crucial trade-off. Sometimes, optimizations that reduce computational cost can lead to missing useful information and lower accuracy. And finally, the relationship between input history and prediction horizon is not always linear. Tailoring your input window size to your specific forecasting goal, as shown by the 5-day window's success for the 10-day forecast, is critical. The key lesson here isn't just that transformers work, but that the specific architecture and input configuration can make all the difference. If you want to dive deeper into the metrics and methodologies, I've linked the full study in the description below. It's a fantastic resource for anyone serious about applying transformers to financial forecasting. Thanks for watching. Have you tried forecasting time series with transformers? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like, so we know to bring more great articles to you.